Yo, 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 it's your boy OG Spade, and today I'm going over a couple games that came out last week. That'll be Echoes of Aincrad and Grand Blue Fantasy, the DLC for that, Endless Ragnarok. So if you like these types of videos, please like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified, and we're going to jump right into it. So, how did y'all feel about Echoes of Aincrad? I've heard a lot of mixed things, but today, just gonna talk about what I like and dislike about it so far. I haven't got tremendously far in the game yet. The character creation thing, oh boy, was that a doozy, right? It didn't make it clear that you don't make your character, or your character that you make doesn't come into a later. So pretty much, you have the character that the demo or they give you at first. You have to make a character, go through another mission or so before you actually access the character that you made yourself. That was kind of confusing a little bit because on, Hollow Realization, for example, you make your character and that's just who your character is the whole game, even though it's supposed to be Kirito. So, whatever, that was kind of odd, but at the same time, glad that it has the character creation. The battle system is okay, it's very addictive, but there'd be a lot of enemies that you'll just one shot or couple hits and they're out of here. As long as you have your weapons like powered up or whatever, it really shouldn't be too hard of a challenge. I also do like the graphics, right? The graphics are pretty good. They're one of the best in the Sword Art franchise. But also there's some things I don't like. Like there's a ton of NPCs walking around and the only ones you could interact with are the ones to do with like side quests or like main missions. Everyone else walking around doesn't say a word. There's not like a voice track over them or nothing. Nothing. I felt like they should have done something to make it feel a little bit more immersive, I guess would be the word for that. I just been hearing a lot of different complaints about it. I kind of like it. It's kind of odd. I don't know. I don't really know how to place it until I get a little bit further in the game. But as of right now, just based on how I played it, like, the little bit that I have played, it keeps me interacted in it, but I think it's because I want to finish missions and I want to do certain things. But if it keeps my attention, I really can't hate that, right? So, for me right now, like, from a scale 1 to 5, I give it like a 3. You know what I mean? There's much more to be desired, but it's also a playable game that's pretty decent. So next game I'm gonna get into is Grand Blue Fantasy Endless Ragnarok. So a lot of people, I have a Switch too. I was kind of confused about this at first because I'm not very hip to Grand Blue Fantasy. I remember PlayStation had it on sale for a short period of time, and I had went and bought it when they had it on sale there. Didn't really play it too much. And then when the DLC dropped, I was like, maybe that's a reason for me to get back into it and play it. So I bought the DLC. It updated some things in the game, which was pretty dope. And it adds a handful of like features, characters, I guess like extra missions and extra things you could do in the game. So with it already being a very fun like hack and slash action RPG title, it's right up my alley. It's one of those type of games. But I will say, things that kind of turned me off about Grand Blue, you could kind of tell it was a mobile title by the way things work. Like the mission structure is like kind of odd. The playtime on the game is maybe 20 hours if you don't rush through it. You can make it longer by doing side quests and stuff, but the playtime is really, really short. Like, and the structure itself is kind of set up like a gotcha title. Like, it's not, but it's set up kind of like a mobile title. That's how I know that's where that came from. Not always my favorite type of setup when it comes to games, but you know, it is what it is. That's what Grand Blue Fantasy was originally. But outside of that, I mean, it's a very fun, flashy, colorful game. Graphics are great. Um, for me, uh, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Honestly, it's just a little short when it comes to the story mode, and it feels like it was a mobile game. It doesn't feel like it was made for consoles until they added the new add-on, right? But you know, it's still a pretty decent game. I urge y'all to go play both of those games. I know, and another thing, I know we always like to take people's opinion and add it to whatever our preconceived notions are and things like that. And people just love to take people's opinion and run with it and stuff like that. But disclaimer, just because I'm giving an opinion doesn't mean that it's something that you won't like or you won't play or something you won't really adapt to. So just take opinions with a grain of salt and always find out information and things for yourself when it comes to anything in life, not just gaming, just anything in particular. But it's your boy OG Spade. Stay locked in. I got more videos coming. Yeah, peace.